girl. It's just me and you, baby. There's no execs in the room. I don't need your team. I don't have anybody with me. I just want to have a convo with you, girl. Here go Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth Petty. Honest, baby. Oh, you gonna let him sit into the room? Does he have to be everywhere? Does he literally have to be everywhere you go? For real? Like for real? Okay, hey, Kenny Petty, it's so fine, it's fine. You know, you're Mrs. Petty, so, bitch, I gotta take it. All right, listen. I'm glad that you're here. I'm happy that you could pick up the call. It took me a while to call you because I wanted to get my thoughts together before I could come and sit up in your face and tell you what I think about you retiring. So, here's the thing. One, I want to say congratulations to your happiness. I think that everybody deserves to be happy. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter what you are doing. Once you find that kind of happiness and you find that sense of mind, well, bitch, I love that for you. I don't understand where this is coming from, Nicki. That's one thing I want to say. Now, bitch, you can say that, you know, yeah, I'm going to retire and this is it for me. I'm done. I'm going to enjoy my life. But like, Nicki, girl, don't you dare look at me like that. Bitch, what I'm saying is, contractually, you can't just retire. Like, bitch, we know the tea. I hope, you know, girl, you got a contract somewhere that says you can't really let go yet. Bitch, where you gonna go? You got like, what, 2 albums more to make, bitch? Like, don't you got like a 6-album contract or something? I don't know. Either who, I know you just can't bump like that. Like, that's just not how it works. Now, baby, you can take a hiatus, but you can't just sit up here and bump. But you can't just be like, you know what, I'm actually done making music altogether. But see, for me, I think that you retiring is like some type of a good little promo, good little situation to have us all talking. I'm just being honest, Nicki. I have to be honest with you, bitch. Somebody's got to be. I think that this is a whole little situation to have us talking about you, and, you know, maybe you're gearing up for something ready. Maybe you want to, like, push your alter ego in the forefront. Maybe you want to tell, yeah, Nicki's retiring, but Roman isn't. You know, it could be something like that. Like, I would live for that. But if you're just using this to, like, have us talking again, bitch, we ain't never stop talking about you, girl. Like, you can come out and be like, hey, I'm Nicki Minaj, and I'm gonna start talking. You know what I mean? I don't think you need to do an extreme measure like this to have people's attention. You know what I mean? And then in the midst of female hip hop becoming so vastly popular, and due to your success, obviously, and this is in my opinion, off the tail of your coattail, correct? I think you, being who you are and being what you have done and being a pioneer for this industry, has let the female hip hop element of the music industry become popular and fucking flourish. So, to you to just like, I'm gonna retire now. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nicki, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I really don't. Mr. Petty, I'm gonna need you to calm down. I'm gonna need you to calm. But to me, it just seems like a little of a cop-out. Listen to me, bitch. Listen to me. I know. But listen to me. Oh, here she goes. She's going off. Oh, here she goes. She's going off. Oh, Are you gonna let me talk? You gonna let me talk, mama? What I'm saying is, this feels like a cop-out for me. Because we know Queen. You know, we're not gonna bring up that era because Queen was an interesting time for the music industry, for you, for the fans. It was just a lot going on. But Queen was not the best material that you have brought to the forefront. And we know this. And I think that it represented in the sales, it represented in what happened to the Queen tour. It was a lot of, I'm doing this, and it just fell flat. The only thing we had most consistently with the Queen era was Queen Radio. I don't want to be that girl, and now Megatron came out and everybody was like, oh, my bitch coming back. She about to come out with, you know, this bomb-ass single, and she's going to come and give us what we need. And the Megatron came, and she left as fast as she came. And no shade, Nicki, but like, okay, compared to what you usually would give us, it wasn't picked up the way that maybe you wanted it to. And maybe, Nicki, you recorded it 2 days before it came out or some shit. I don't know, but either way you can tell. You know, it's not matching up to what we used to get from you, and it's not the same kind of impact like it used to be. It felt like it was rushed. It felt like, you know, these past couple of projects you've been doing has been like, here we go, y'all. Okay, this is how I'm feeling. So y'all better take this or leave it, cause child, I ain't got time, child. So I feel like you coming out saying you're retiring was more of like, oh yeah, I'm done with this because it's not going my way. And y'all not paying attention the way I want y'all to pay attention. And I'm just not living for these circumstances. My new team and all this and that. And people talking, dissing me and this hate train. I don't have time for all this. Which I completely understand, bitch. As a human, that makes complete sense. You know, like if you feel like you're backed into a wall, and I'm asking you, not saying this is your circumstance, but I'm asking if you feel like you're backed into a wall due to this hate train, due to everybody has an opinion about Nicki Minaj, which it should come with the territory that you've made, but whatever. I can see where you could feel like, okay, bitch, I'm just gonna say I'm retiring. Just leave me the fuck alone. You know, like, leave me alone, girl. I don't need this right now. So I can see if that's the case. But, like, the reason why I don't take this serious, when you said it, I didn't take it seriously. I was like, okay, girl, you're trolling. Immediately, I was like, okay, she's trolling. Like, she has to be. Because Nicki Minaj's job is not done. I hope you know that. I hope you know that your... Can we just have a real moment? Kenneth, I just need you to leave the room for a moment. Thank you, babe. I just called him babe. Wow. Yeah. Okay, he looking at me like okay, hey, thank you. Let me have a real moment with you, Nicki. You are way bigger than just a black woman rapping to me. You were literally, is literally one of the biggest names in pop culture due to a lot of work, due to you breaking a lot of stereotypes and commercializing something that was kind of like a side object or a side thought or like a complement to hip hop, but couldn't be the entity of itself. I'm talking about female hip hop. So for you to come out and in my opinion, release Queen as not your best material, then release Megatron, once again, my opinion, as your not the best material, and then say, well, you know what, I'm gonna retire. You can't. Your job's not done, Pooh. Yes, you've opened the door for these girls and they all have looked like you. They all kind of sound like you and they all kind of, you know, followed the pink print of you. But a lot of females have come out also and made their own wave and made their own sound and made their own unique situation because you've given the right of passage for females to be, and females of color, that are rapping to be taken seriously by these big corporations. You've helped that. And I know you know this. So when you say I'm gonna retire, it's like, yes, you've done a lot. I will never take away your legacy. However, there's so much for you to do. Now it's time for you to live in this legendary state. And I honestly, Nicki, can I be honest with you? I feel like you haven't stepped into your legendary state yet. I said it. I surely did. I feel like you haven't really honed in. Yeah, you call yourself the queen, but I don't think you really feel that. I don't think you really understand who you are when it comes to this impact that you have on this music industry. And I think that if you did, you haven't, you know how, I use my bitch Beyonce because y'all are close. My bitch Beyonce sits, resonates, go to sleep, packed a bag, built a home, bought some steak, got a little bit of equity in the legendary state. She has set in it, she's in it deep. Queen Latifah's, Little Kim. She can live a little bit more into it. She ain't that deep into it. She could actually sit just a little bit more. But you know what I'm trying to say, Nicki. I'm just saying that you haven't really picked up, and I expected Queen to be that era for you to be like, you know what, all you little girls, I'll watch over you. Even if you don't like me, that's fine. But you have to respect me because, well, in order to be into this industry or in order to be a rapper, you would have to know a verse from me. I was the only girl y'all was watching for 10 years straight. So y'all would have to know a verse from me, right? So you're gonna have to respect me even if you don't live for me. You're gonna have to get into my gig. You have no choice. But you gotta let your work speak for that. Not you going on Queen Radio and you ranting about it and saying how they all got you fucked up. However, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have, because bitch, me, as a human, I relate. As human, I relate. Like, bitch, I've worked my ass off. Y'all know how to sit up here and demean my name. Yes. Although, however, comma, you could have recent work, because your old work already spoke for itself. You could have recent work that says all that for you. And you don't have to say anything, because you see who still brings it to the table. You know what I'm saying? No shade. So when you came out and said you gotta retire, I said, well, hold up. How? You ain't done yet. You're not done yet, babe. What have you done? What in this new century, these new kids, this new situation? We know Nicki Minaj. We know you, but I need these new kids and this new generation they need to have a super bass moment. They need to have a looking ass moment. They need to have an itty bitty piggy moment, even though that's still living. These moments are all have living, actually. But you know what I'm talking about, Nicki. It's something missing still, and it's you. Can we be honest? I think anybody can say that. We could talk about how y'all hate Nicki. She has a bad attitude. She's a bitch. She's and you may be just a little right. They may just be a little right, Nick. However, there is a hole and there is a void missing within the hip hop community, and it's you. I would love to hear you on the radio every day still. I would love to stand over your music videos and be like, can't nobody touch that level. Nicki, you set the bar so high that it's like you're not even touching the bar that you set, but I've said that before. So I hope this is nothing new. I feel the exact same way. I feel like you've set the bar so high and it's like, now you like, bitch, I can't even touch that bar. Am I lying? You can go off, you can scream, you can do all of that. But I'm talking to you calmly, and I just want to know the tea. Now, we could talk about you getting, being a married woman, having kids. I love all that for you. And if that's where your mindset is, then bitch, who am I? However, to say you're gonna retire, that ain't time yet, baby. It ain't the time yet. But it's not time. I feel like, one, as a fan, I'm not completely fulfilled yet. I want a greatest hits tour. I want a big legendary tour from you. I thought Queen was gonna be that time, but this inconsistencies and the little shits here and there, and then we go on Queen Radio and we just rebuttal and do all this. All that's gotta, no. And you wanna retire with that? Being the last thing in people's mouth? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, babe. That can't work. It just won't work for me. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm sorry. So no, you can't retire yet. You simply just can't. It's like, your legacy is not complete. It's not completely fulfilled, in my opinion. Bitch, they ain't making no honorary, no video. You ain't did no video Vanguard yet for MTV. I just feel like there's more things, and I still think my bitch deserves a Grammy. Even though, I know you looking at me rolling your eyes about the Grammys, but bitch, I think you do deserve a Grammy. You do. And you deserve your #1 song. You deserve your #1 album. You ain't done yet, girl. Not in this new day and age. You're not done. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What are we going to do? You're gonna sit out here and, like I said, I think it's a cop-out that you want to retire, but that's just me. Or do you really want to retire and just leave this taste in people's mouth? Or do you want to take some time off and enjoy your husband, your future child, and then come back with the fire because now you're a mother and you have a whole different perspective of life? Well, that's what I think you should do. But at the end of the day, you are a grown-ass woman. You're gonna do what you want to do. And I'm just a fan that feels like it's not time yet. And you have too much that you've done, and this last little piece that you did do is not good to leave off of. Just being honest. Just gotta be honest. It's not. So bitch, I love you. I'll catch you when you come back out, because you will be. This retirement stuff, I don't know what you're talking about. But once again, congratulations on everything. And bitch, I live for you. I just live for you. It's simple. I live.